Today's plenary sitting has been shifted from the chambers of parliament to the conference hall as a preventive measure against the coronavirus. This is one of the ways the House is observing as social distancing as guided by the Ministry of Health. Let's take a look.
Thank you very much for joining us here in Parliament. Where I'm standing right now is the conference hall where today's plenary sitting has been shifted. Previously, the House has been sitting in the chambers, but due to the precautionary measure of observing social distancing, the House has been shifted to here from today onwards. And where I'm standing right now is now the side of the opposition and independents, and the other side will be for the NRM, and these front seats are for the ministers, and the speaker will be seated here. Unlike in the chambers where the MPs speak from wherever they are seated, this time round the MPs will have to walk from their seats and come to these microphones. This microphone will be for the independents and the opposition, while the government side has also been given a microphone the other side. So this is one of the precautionary measures the House has put in place to ensure that MPs, as they are transacting their businesses, they are safe, and they are also observing the social distancing that was put in place by the Ministry of Health. But joining me on set is Honorable Nathan Yutungo from Kashari South. Honorable, the House is still sitting despite what is happening out there. Yesterday we had more 8 cases, and now we have 9 cases. Are we ready as a country, and is the House trying to observe what the Ministry of Health is telling us to do?
Of course, we have shifted from our normal chamber to this other space for one reason. Many reasons, but the first one, they are talking about the distance, that you should sit a meter away from another person. And as leaders, we must take this precaution very serious and also show as example. So we are here, we have been complaining the other side that we are sharing something like microphones. Now they have brought standalone microphones where a member will go and speak and come back without touching the microphone, and also the distance. But still, when you look at the seats, they seem to be even a few compared to the number of members if they all attend. But just because of what is happening, we don't have any choice as leaders. We must stand by the directions and the guidelines by the Ministry of Health and the government at large. So in the meantime, we shall be using here as a way for a way forward.
There are those who think that the risk is too much, and the House can suspend business and observe maybe isolation as other places are doing.
I think we are going to cross the bridge when we reach there, because in the first address by the President, we did not have any case. The second address by the Ministry of Health officials, they reported cases. From revenue sources, at 4 this evening, the President is going to address the nation. So I have a feeling that maybe if the worst has come, the worst, the Parliament will also be suspended. But again, as Parliament, there are some critical issues that we are handling for the government. That, for example, we are in a period of budgeting, and we cannot run a government without a budget. So we need to see how we can go through the budget so that the government is able to operate on the budget. Right. And also there are some critical issues on the committees, that some committees are handling some critical issues. But if the worst comes the worst, we shall take life as the first priority and suspend the business.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Nathan Yutungo from Kashari South. I have another honorable member from Mitoma, Ruhinda County, yes. Honorable Kahonda. As Parliament, are you observing what the Ministry of Health told you to do?
Yeah, we are trying our best to, especially to implement the presidential directives and the measures put in place by Minister of Health. For us as Parliament, I think one of the measures is social distancing. And here in this conference hall, where we have shifted from the chambers, this is what we have so far done. Though, when you compare the space, especially the number of seats that have been put in, and compared to the number of MPs, definitely here there will be few. Because by simple calculations, NRM there, they have prepared 76. And then this side, they are only 55. So that means we shall only, this room will be accommodating 131 out of 400 150 something.
All right.
So that's the only hindrance. But as the Parliament, I think we are trying our level best. The other time you had the Speaker directing that all our political, our PAs, research officers, and the parliamentary staff who are not so much committed, especially in their offices, that are not critical, then they should stay home. You know, stay home is the best solution for this problem.
All right.
We are trying our level best to make sure that we observe this kind of measures put in place. However, to me, at a personal level, I think we need to do critical issues, to handle only critical issues, and the people should stay home.
Okay. Thank you very much, Honorable Kahonda, for that submission. But right from the entrance of Parliament, there are water cans that have been put there. People are supposed to sanitize. They are checked their temperature to ensure that whoever comes in here is safe and is free from COVID-19. That is the situation here at Parliament. Back to you in the studios.